All right, guys, let's get into law number 37 of Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power right now. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, getting you on the grind and improving your mind every single video. So make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel to show us some support. With that said, let's get into law number 37 of Robert Greene's 40 Laws of Power. Create compelling spectacles. Striking imagery and grand symbolic gestures create an aura of power. Everyone responds to them, and stage spectacles for those around you, then full of arresting visuals and radiant symbols that heighten your presence. Dazzled by appearances, no one will notice what you are really doing. So basically, what this means is create these symbols and these different images to demonstrate things that you're trying to do, who you are, maybe, or different kind of things that you're trying to do. Like, for example, so this logo is our business logo. It's our YouTube logo, and it's our logo for everything. So when people that we know see this logo, they know that we are appearing, or when
We're around.
or we have hoodies with this you can check out, and we have hoodies with this logo, and when we
And
wear them
shirts.
or other people wear them, it's like, oh, those are Andrew and Mike's. That's their thing, so people know this, and it symbolizes us, and it's basically shows who we are and what we're about, and it's literally everything we have. So that's a good example. Or another example I can give is like the McDonald's symbol, even though I don't support that company. But when you see the big M, you know what it is. You know, everyone recognizes McDonald's.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
And its power makes you hungry, it makes you crave the food, it makes you want to buy it. So these symbols and the different, especially with color, because color is part of it, different color patterns and stuff make you crave things, and it demonstrates power. McDonald's is a huge corporation because of that logo, because of the way it is, because of the color, everything. That big M symbolizes and gives them power because you feed into that logo and that symbol, and then you go in and buy their food. So this applies to many things. You can use, like if you're trying to maybe create something, you can actually use things of yourself, and maybe you make a drawing or like a symbol that demonstrates you, and you can wear it and people will know it's you. You can create like a larger than life persona of yourself if you create a visual spectacle that people can see, and then when they see it they think of you, and it could be a power to get you inside people's minds and stuff. So
Imagery, they impose that it is a given. When people look at things and people hear things, they would know and believe things that they see rather than the things that they hear, because if they can see it, then they know it's true. If they hear it, they can't fully determine if it actually is true or not. And that also helps with the whole thing as well. Now, let's go and dive into some of the history. So, in the book, he talks about how Henry II of France, he was not the king yet, and this was like in 1536. He took on a mistress. He already had, like, I guess, like a wife or something. But he took on a mistress, and he's very young. He's like in his 20s. And this mistress is a lot older. And he was doing his thing with that. And 1547, he assumes the throne. So, like 11 years later. And he has a queen, and he still has his mistress. But the mistress is getting old. So, and her name is Diane. She sees and knows that she is getting old, but she wants to continue being a mistress with King Henry, because not only does she like him, but like she wants to make sure she maintains power. And so she tries to continue doing the things that she was already doing. And the court, the French court, was kind of like hoping that the king would stop doing the things that he's doing with this chick and go back to the queen and blah blah blah. But the mistress decided that she needed to find a way to, to actually make it so not only she can stay with Henry, but that the courts can respect her as well. And so what she did was she had her own little castle somewhere in France, and she like remodeled the castle, like had these symbols and had these things that depicted like her and Henry's love, and something with the god Diana, which is the god of the hunt, and things like that. And so she like completely remodeled her castle, did a whole bunch of other things. And later on, I think this was like towards the back end of Henry's life, they went to an event, these two, and the people of France that were there, they started to actually respect Diane, and they had this whole spectacle thing of the, like, for entertainment for them, this whole thing with Diana, the goddess of the hunt. They had all these things because that she had put all these things together, and for her castle and everything, they started to actually respect her, and they use those symbols that she used to show that they do respect her by also using them, and all these other types of things. So that's pretty much how history has shown that this law can actually make sense and how it makes sense in the real world and all these things. Even though that is like 400-500 years ago, it doesn't matter because it can still work now, as Andrew had clearly decided to say with with McDonald's and different logos and things like that in business.
Yeah, guys. So all these symbols and imagery, colors, all these things play a factor. They can make you feel a certain type of way emotionally, and this can bring out others to either take advantage of you, or you can manipulate the situations to play in your favor. Where because certain symbols that you project or make or create or demonstrate on yourself, that will spike the emotions of others, and it can get them to do things that you're trying to get them to do potentially. Just like how I said earlier, the McDonald's logo, the M makes you want to go buy their food. When you see it, you get hungry. Same kind of thing. You can create your own symbols and your own logos, or like especially if you're creating some type of art, you can make certain images to get your perspective out and get people to follow you, and get people to go under your wing. And you can basically dazzle their emotions, and you can get them on your side, and you can give them a larger than life spectacle by enhancing their brain with images of the things that you create. So I think it's a very powerful tool you guys can use. So there it is. There's no reversal to this law. It is what it is. It is what it's great. And images can help you with certain things depending on your situation. So it's up to you to decide how you can apply this law of power to your own use. So make sure you comment below. Let us know what you guys think about this law. And if you guys want to add anything, let us know. And make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Help us out, support the channel, and you can donate to the Cash App if you want to support the channel as well. And we can see you guys in the next video.